Well, guys, it is the 29th of June. I don't know why I'm looking at my watch. My husband's birthday was yesterday, so you would think that I'd know. However, we did. We're going to go over, I'm not going to go over all the different things that we went over last month, the different categories. We're just going to start here and now, go through the eyeshadow palettes, and then kind of go into the rest of what we're going to keep using or pull out. And what we're going to do this time for this Shop My Stash, there are some things that I have been trying to use up that I just don't like. So you may see some of things go into the trash. As far as our June Shop My Stash, included the Muse palette. We used it, I think, 2 or 3 times. Not bad. I enjoy it. Got reacquainted with it. Really liked it. Pulled the Smashbox Double Exposure palette. Did not touch it one time. We're going to decide on if we're going to keep it in or not. It just may be just time to say sayonara to it. We have the Oden's Eye Snapdragon palette. Somebody tell me what you really think of the 2 new palettes that have dropped from Oden's Eye. I have meh opinions on Oden's Eye. For me, it is a matter of getting it into my hands and how expensive it is. That kind of just says, kind of not worth it. So, if you could offer some help, that would be great. The Sigma Ambiance palette, we did do a couple of looks with it. Nothing, it was not something that I just could not put my hands, could not put down. But there is a palette that, yeah, we had that issue with. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Nouveau. It's a good palette. It's kind of a take it or leave it. So it didn't get any uses this past month. So we're going to just it may be time to just let it have a month off. We'll see. Part 2 palette. I did not use one time. So much so it has dust on it. So we are probably going to put that away for now and maybe try to just use it organically instead of on a focused. What I think we are going to do this time is pull in some of the newer palettes and give them some love, as well as some of the older palettes, and just kind of go with that, because I'm missing out on using the newer palettes and I want to. So into July, we're going to put the Nomad, I will mess these up, Coastal Cruise and Aurora Cruise. I'm debating on getting the other palette. I don't know. So far it's been a no, but my mind is changing. But anyway, more new Simply Posh Gingerbread. Really enjoyed this palette, and so we're going to love on it some more. The Nomad Great Odyssey. We're going to love on it some this month. We're going to we've been loving on the Simply Posh Strawberry Picnic. We're going to keep loving on that. And we're going to love on Strawberry Fields from Simply Posh. The look that's on my eyes is up, I hope. We're going to keep the Muse palette out because I have been enjoying it. Cosmic Brushes. We're going to keep Ambiance because it's a quick, easy go-to palette. Keep Spring Dragon by Oden's Eye. Okay, for the face part of this Shop My Stash, I did not make notes, and obviously I should have. For the face part, we are still, we pulled this sunscreen to use up. We have probably more than used it up because I opened a big one. This is going to stay in the rotation for now. It's going to be a repurchase. Matter of fact, I'm going to repurchase it within the next couple of days. Yes, we will finish this one, even if we do it while traveling. Sunscreen has become very important to me, and figuring out a way to wear it and it not irritate my skin has become a journey that we are still on. So what I have found that works for me, is to use the Lizard 50 Sheer Face sunscreen and mix it with the Banana Boat Baby Mineral. I like a mineral sunscreen. You just do not quite get the staying power in my experience. I also add a chemical. I use this depending on the day, okay, depending upon what my skin needs. If my skin is extra dry, we're going to add a layer of this. This is kind of my favorite, but at the same time, it does not offer color. And the other two leave a white cast, so I have to kind of work with that. On top of that, we wait a while, and then on top of that, we use the e.l.f. Whoa Glow. It kind of counteracts the white cast. Listen to me. I use thin layers of sunscreen because it's how it's working for my skin. By no means am I telling you to do the same thing that I do. By no means. I'm working with my sensitive skin, trying to figure out how to make products work that I really need to wear, because I have started using things like Volufine, added retinol, just stuff to where I really need sunscreen. So after we let that set for a little while, we go in with the Invisible Sunscreen, sun protection, and it's a blurring primer. Now, will I use other primers? Yes. Am I going to use the green primer like this is in the floor? If my daughter doesn't want them, I'm chucking them. I don't enjoy them. They are a DNF. I'm not giving them to somebody because I've used quite a bit out of them, but they're what's going into the category of DNF. Did not finish. Simply because, like I said, sitting here trying to force myself to use products that I do not like makes doing something that I love less and less fun. So, for that reason, we're kind of augmenting a little bit, because while I'm going to love on those products a little bit, I'm not going to be so entrapped by them that I don't enjoy the overall, there's trash, the overall process of wearing makeup. Now, also, all of these, I had 3 of these. 2 of them smelled like paint when I opened them up. This one does too. It got one last use. Will it be a repurchase? Most likely, because I do like how they look under foundation. But for now, it expired. It's going in the trash. And I'm not going to dump that for right now because, yeah. What we are still going to focus on face-wise next month is, of course, the Colorstay foundations, the old Double Wear, I've got some Makeup by Mario that I need to use. We're going to focus on that and focus on things that I like. We have been focusing on exclusively the Natasha Denona primer that has not been made, I guess, in a couple of years, but I can't find the bottom of it. And lo and behold, while piddling through stuff the other day, I found a whole new thing. So we're going to be using that forever. Anyway, we're still going to be working on the e.l.f. I'm looking for the rest of them. I'm sorry, I did not prepare well for this. The e.l.f. blushes and camo bronzer and contour things. We're still going to be working on those. We're still going to be working on the Sephora contour stick. I love these things, man. These are nice. I'm going to be purchasing the e.l.f. sticks, blush sticks, just because I think they're cool. I'm going to be purchasing the e.l.f. lip oil stains. I think they're cool. Do they stay like say a Stila stain would? No. Do they do the job for a short period of time? Yes. Would I wear it on a Sunday when I have to sing for 2 services? No. No. We would go back to our Stila. We default back to Stila because I know that stays. Does this transfer? No. Does it dry your lips out? No. Will it come off if you eat, say like we had fishy food, listen to me. We ate fish last Monday night after we visited with my aunt, and the oil from the fish just brought every bit of it off. And my fish was baked, so it's, you know, just the fishy juices. That sounds crazy, but stay with me. Working through skincare, we'll address that in another video. We are changing some things. There were some did not finishes on skincare. All of the Peter Thomas Roth stuff that I was trying to finish up ended up getting chucked. After I used it for a while, I no longer enjoyed using it, and I was forcing myself to use it up, and it got to the point to where it was becoming a job and a task, and I just don't like that. Now, as far as mascaras go, those should be on their own organically, needing to be replaced. As far as what I have open and the brands and stuff, I have backups for most everything, so that's going to stay the same.